And a good Thursday to you. The Seattle Kraken ended a 6-game losing streak last night with an overtime win over the LA Kings. Vince Dunn would get the game winner in overtime to help Seattle snap the string, as the game would be all about the man advantage. After a scoreless first period, Seattle was on the power play 3 minutes into the second frame when another penalty could have been called on the Kings. Kraken moved the puck around, finding Jared McCann for the one-timer to put Seattle up 1-0 at that point in the contest. It was only a minute later, that's 60 seconds for you and me, Seattle turned the puck over on the man advantage and allowed LA a shorthanded breakaway, to tie it at 1-1. Game would remain tied at 1-1 into the third period, with the visitors constantly peppering Joey Daccord with shot after shot, but the netminder was up to the challenge. He finally dives down on the puck on this one, stops it, says no, that will not come this time around. But the Kings would keep at it, as they would finally, with about 5 minutes left in the contest, get a breakaway opportunity, and it would be Fiala to get the LA lead 2-1 at that point, and the fans at Climate Pledge are going, we've seen this before. Seattle emptied its net in the final minute, bringing an extra skater on the ice when Eeli Tolvanen was able to find Matty Beniers in front of the redirect, and the game-tying goal that would send it into overtime. The fans just jacked up. Seattle would get the man advantage in the extra frame and would get the winner. Vince Dunn came through with that game-winning shot on a one-timer as the Kraken finally snapped that 6-game stretch. Dunn says it was great to see his teammates keep their focus during the ups and downs of the contest.
I think it was a pretty satisfying game, honestly. I know the 5-on-5 offense was close in there. We had our chances, and I didn't really see a lot of frustration with our team right to the end. I thought that the guys stayed pretty disciplined and really trust the process all the way to the end. Guys stuck to it when they weren't getting necessarily results on the scoreboard for us. But I think overall we can all feel pretty good about that game. It took everyone to draw penalties, to defend, to PK. I'm sure you notice our PK has changed a little bit too, and stuff happens. They get the breakaway. It's an elite play by them, and we'll live with those sometimes. And I thought right when we bounce right back, we get a good kill to finish it off, and then get a lucky PP our way at the end to get back in it. So it's just important right now to just stick with it all the way to the end. I think with wins and losses, the way we've had the games for us, it's always like a 1-goal or a 2-goal game, so anything can really happen going both ways. So it's important for us to just stick with it right to the end.
Our mindset was the same entering the final minute, because we were in the same position we've been in a couple of times. And I thought our guys did a great job of executing what we needed to execute. First of all, on the 6-on-5, and then after the penalty on the 6-on-4. So we've had some losses here, some tough losses at home where we've played well. We were playing well again tonight, and I'm just happy for our players that they finally got rewarded for it, because they've been working.
Seattle heads for Utah tomorrow to face the Mammoth. That'll be at 6 o'clock on Prime Video and Kong TV. Overshadowing the key matchup between the Seahawks and Colts Sunday is the possible return of Phillip Rivers, with Daniel Jones out with an injury and a question mark over backup Riley Leonard. Indianapolis reached out to the 44-year-old grandpa who retired 5 years ago.
Yeah, we're going to find out that too. I think so. I know. I know it is tough, and I know 5 years is a long time. Believe me, that weighed on me a lot, it being so long. But it also is a game I've played a long time and stayed in over the last 5 years. And I know high school ball is different, but staying involved in the game. And I've watched the Colts and the Chargers every Sunday, about every snap, and I watch about every game there is. And I know that's not NFL playing quarterback. I know that's a far stretch from that, but it's not like I just kind of shut football down and I'm trying to pick it back up. I've been very into it since I've been gone. But yeah, no, it is a physical game, and it's fast, and dudes are big and fast, just like they were. And so I'm just take it a day at a time, and I do feel good. There's something about being back in this building that feels right, and I'm just thankful, and like I said, really just taking it one meeting at a time, one lift at a time, and really embracing it and going after it.
Seahawks coaches and players were left shaking their heads, but also focusing on the task at hand Sunday.
It's the NFL, man. You know, it's like every week is different. Finally, we had something kind of crazy happen this year that wasn't expected. So, as opposed to last year with the power going out, and I felt like we had something going every week last year. But that's kind of it. I mean, just if anybody can pull it off, it's him. And guy's probably one of the best competitors in the history of the NFL, and I'm sure he wouldn't do it if he didn't feel like he was ready. So we're getting ready for him like he's been playing the whole time.
I mean, I just thought it couldn't be me. I feel like if I was retired for that long, it would be hard to come back into the NFL. But, you know, either way, I feel like, you know, we always focus on ourselves regardless of who's playing. We want to rush and get to the quarterback regardless of who the quarterback is.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, dadgummit, he's a good player, man. He's a good football player. So he's been in the it sounds like he's even been in the offense the last few years. So, like, it's shoot, it's Phillip Rivers. His resume speaks for himself. So, yeah, it's gonna be really cool to be out there and be on the field with a future Hall of Famer.
Seattle and Indy kick off Sunday at 1:25. That will be on CBS. Eastern Washington held on to beat WSU in women's college basketball last night. Final 2 minutes and 11 seconds. There wasn't any scoring as the Eagles won 71-69 on the road. Ella Gallatin led Eastern Washington with 22 points by Ellen Bowers had 20. Cougars still looking for their first win at home on the season. Eastmont girls bowling team won a second match in as many days Wednesday. The Wildcats down Moses Lake 3-1 with the Mavericks taking one of the two Bakers. High bowlers for Eastmont on the day. Claire Collins with a 221. Esme Ramos with a 213. Wenatchee's on the road at Valley Lanes to face Sunnyside. There is a light schedule in prep hoops tonight across North Central Washington. Liberty Bell girls are home against Lake Roosevelt. Antioch visits Manson. Wilson Creek travels to Moses Lake Christian. On the boys' side, Garden City Academy boys are on the road at Tonasket tonight at 7:30. Same times for the start time for Lake Roosevelt in Winthrop against Liberty Bell. Manson is hosting Antioch. Moses Lake Christian welcomes Wilson Creek. That is a look at sports news. I want you to have a happy Thursday.